My name is Robert Demings. I am a travel x-ray tech. I've been an x-ray tech for 5 years now and traveling for the last 3. I had a long retail career with a large big box home improvement retailer, and had been there for almost a decade and found myself in a position where I just really didn't like my job anymore. So I ended up leaving that facility, or leaving that job, and took another job that just didn't feel like what I needed to be doing, like what I wanted to do. And I very quickly found myself unemployed. So I started thinking, what am I going to do that's going to A, give me the time to spend with my family, which is most important, and B, afford me the lifestyle that I want to give to my family. And there's always going to be a need for diagnostic imaging, and there's always going to have to be that human element. With AI becoming as popular as it is and taking over so many different sectors, you're still always going to have that human element. My mother-in-law is an x-ray tech, or was. I don't think she's working in the field anymore. But she and I talked, and diagnostic imaging seemed to fit. I decided to go back to school, and here I am at 37, going back to college to do something completely different than what I had done ever in my life. And it was the best move I've ever made. And sometimes you can't wait for that door to open. Sometimes you got to make your own door, or go through a window, one or the other. I've always been one to really like to figure out how things work. Like, take apart the vacuum cleaner when you're 8. That's the kind of kid I was, right? So getting to see x-rays and to see bones and how they interact with each other, I'll go through and look at my x-rays after I take them, and look at the radiologist report and see what they're talking about, or see if I can see what they were talking about. I had to do a chest x-ray on an Olympic gold medalist. I used to be absolutely crazy. Like, he was a weightlifter, and I obviously can't say who or when he was an Olympic gold medalist, but he was a weightlifter that I used to follow. And I'm like, hey, wait a minute, this name sounds familiar. And he was at a rehab facility. I was working a contract doing mobile x-ray, and I walked in with my little x-ray machine, and there's the gold medal on the wall. I'm like, mind blown, right? So when are you going to get to have interactions like that? And that's what drives me. I love experiencing the new things and seeing new fractures, and how just, play a little game. How dislocated can we get that shoulder? These are the kind of things that I really like. And just interacting with the patients, that's the big part for me. I have 4 things that keep me going every day. I have 2 beautiful daughters and 2 beautiful sons, and those are the reasons why I continue to get up every morning and drive 3 hours to work an 8-hour shift and drive home. That's what keeps me going.